morning of day 2 dawns clear and cold. Good morning. Did you sleep well? No?
How about you?
Well, the only thing that was warm on me all night was my head. I spent the night sleeping in the clothes on my back. We all nestled together like spoons. Hands were cold, feet were cold, back was cold. But we're doing all right. Bill can't see without his glasses, but he spots nearby water.
Ah, that's good. Hits the spot.
As we set out, I remember that most people drop out of survival school on day 2. As the hours pass, I know why. Where are we headed? When will we get some water? Are they ever going to feed us? We don't have a clue. My feet hurt. My ankles hurt. I think it's been about 24 hours since we've eaten. I could use a sandwich. Any kind. Mayonnaise sandwich. Ketchup sandwich. We stopped briefly to gather some bark to start some future fire. We're all starting to feel lousy. We know that adjusting to the alkaline environment in the desert can make a person vomit. John looks like he could be the first to lose it. And remember, John is the doctor in the group. It feels like we're climbing an endless dune. It's been at least a half day since we've had a sip of water. Our guide David stops long enough to tell us we should be on the lookout for water.
Many people have died walking within 20 yards of water sources.
On that cheery note, we head out again. But suddenly the terrain changes and we're looking straight down.
And spot each other as you get to rough spots.
We are clambering over boulders. Sliding on slick rock. One wrong step.
Oh, that hurt.
And it's a long way down. A very long way down. There is no more small talk in the group. We're focused on one thing, not dying. Jen is clearly scared.
My body's like...
We have dropped down into a narrow slot canyon. The kind where people drown during flash floods. Its name, Carcass Canyon. At Boss, they call this part of the course Impact.
It's a long jump.
Yes, it is.
Oh, are you okay?
You okay? Yeah.
The safest way is to drop in along those logs right there and then go.
We step off blindly.
I'm not ready to go down this.
Jen, it turns out, is afraid of heights.
You can do it.
I know, but it's hard.
Down, about 6 more inches. Okay, down, down. Right.
Doing great, Jen.
Bring your left foot down. Down, big step. Right there, solid step. Now you can look down and see where your next one is. You're done.
She did great. She's terrific.
And then, suddenly, Noel finds a little rainwater. And not a minute too soon.
Thank you very much.
It's just getting real dull. Mentally. I try to forget everything I know about Giardia and drink up. That was good water.
There's like a big chunk of wood in my mouth.
We can only move as fast as the slowest person in the group, our guides have told us, and I am the slowest in the group. We have hiked from dawn to dusk. Ooh, that hurt. Later we find out we've covered about 20 grueling miles. And then, with no warning,
Officially over.
Impact ends.
Talk until we fall asleep.
David asks us to pass the talking stick and share our thoughts.
Glad you guys waited for me, since I seem to be bringing up the rear most of the time.
As I look around the group, I decide I may have misjudged some of my fellow students. Noel, who's nearly 60, is the oldest in the group, and he's turned out to be the fastest hiker. As for Will, whenever there was a choice between an easy route and a hard one, Will took the hard one. Not something I'd expect from a young guy. John didn't quit, despite feeling lousy, and neither did Sally.
About an hour ago, I was questioning my sanity, why I was doing this, and I'm very happy it's over.
But when the talking stick comes to Jen, she has nothing to say. We all know that if you want to drop out, Boss will guide you to the nearest road and leave you there. might be 20, 30 miles from town.
World's flattest feet right there.
So I'm starting to wonder which is tougher, quitting or staying. As a cold rain begins to fall, I look around our little group. By morning, I figure there will probably be 6 instead of 7 of us surviving in the desert.